What is up, my Virgo friends? First, I would like to say that I am sorry if for the delay in you guys' first part of April, just reading this month. The past few weeks have been very event-filled, but very positive. So, you know, that's a good thing. But they've been very busy for us, and the last week after the full moon, honestly, was very different for me. For the first time, I can say Virgo, felt like I had no words. And for me to say that, for those of you that know me, that's a pretty huge statement. I don't usually not have words. So I was having kind of a off week. And if I'm having an off time, I don't really like to read Virgo because I want the most genuine, authentic messages to come through for you guys, all of you. And I just, I tried to pick up and do Leo a few times, and I just wasn't feeling it. And today, getting out of the house, getting in some sunshine, all that good stuff. Long story short, Virgos, I'm back. So do not dismay, okay? So, as always, guys, this is for Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. As always, take what resonates for you guys and leave what doesn't. The messages may or may not be for you, Virgo, specifically this time. And if you want a more personalized reading, you can always check out my private, my contact info in the description box below. Or you guys can Google how to get your your ascendant and moon sign. That's always really cool to check out your birth chart anyway, because it does really give you a good filled out description of kind of who you are as a person, like the small parts that make up the whole piece of the puzzle, So it's pretty interesting. So, Virgo, let's see what's going on for the first half of April for you guys, and hopefully my hope is to get the next half of April out by the weekend. So you'll have this one out tonight and the next half of April out by the weekend. So let's see what's going on for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising. First half of April 2018. Oh, some of you guys realized that you already have, or you need to walk away from a situation that's no longer serving you. But yet, I feel that some of it is work related, because of the two cards I saw flip up individually right there. It was the Ace of Cups and, Eight of Cups and the Ace of Wands. So maybe, creatively, you're not being challenged anymore, you feel like, in a certain position, Virgo. Yep. Or it could be a love situation. The Tower just said flip out too while I was shuffling. I feel that some of you guys maybe just aren't getting challenged enough right now. So if that's you guys, take that into account, and really think about that. If you guys are really seeing that as a work situation or a relationship in your life isn't serving you anymore, Virgo, I feel like some of you guys already maybe emotionally have taken this walk also, as we like to say, and maybe you're just waiting to physically kind of take the steps to follow that emotional action. So that may not be all of you. So when I see cards flip up and I'm prompted to talk about them, I do. So where is Virgo currently? Oh, geez, they keep coming up in 2s and 3s. I feel like that's funny. So, okay, I'm gonna take that. So, Virgo, where are you? You are a pretty damn awesome spot, it looks like. Wheel of Fortune. So this is about change. Just like, not like just like I was saying before, but maybe you guys are recognizing that you need to take, yes, okay. And what's crossing or complimenting you? The Eight of Cups. It'll come out again if it's meant to. You know what I mean? It happens all the time. So you guys are definitely feeling like you need a change. And I believe that the universe is looking at it like that also, because when the Wheel of Fortune is maybe a toxic love situation, possibly. But Nikki's awesome cinematography. I should do that. Sorry. Anyway, you guys definitely feel like there's a situation in your life that has run its course, okay? And you know what? That is you guys' path. That's your choice, whether it be love, a family dynamic I just heard, whether it is work. I feel like for a number of you, it could be creative pursuit, it could be work, but also I just saw the Mother of Swords and the Mother of Wands, fire and an air sign. This could definitely be about love and family, you know? This could definitely be about love and family. The universe is looking at you saying, hey, yes, destiny is smiling upon you right now. Your luck is about to turn for the better. And the Eight of Cups is here. Just, you know, I always looked at this as kind of an ugly card, to be honest with you. But, you know, this is really kind of a card of empowerment also, if you want to look at it like that. Like taking the steps needed to get the cojones and walk away from a situation that is that is dead, that is no longer serving you. It's no longer serving the people who are in it. And that is very much could be speaking of a work situation. I don't know why I keep referring back to that, a creative pursuit. But I feel that a lot of you, it could go either of these three big categories. Family, like as in the family that you're born into, chosen family, friendships, and the people that you grow up and make families with, and work areas. For some of you, you may be dealing with a fire sign, and the best achieved is Temperance. This is Sagittarius' card, but I believe basically that may be just for a small amount of you. This situation that you're walking away from, that you are taking cues from the universe saying, okay, it's dead. Wheel of Fortune shows up right in the U position. This is where I'm at right now in my life. The best outcome possible, or the best achieved, is for you to take this situation and bring balance back to your life, some of you Virgos, or to really be patient with this change. This change probably you've known has been coming for a while. So patience is definitely needed in this situation now more than ever. Definitely, I feel like some of you might be dealing with someone who could be particularly volatile and imbalance themselves, and that is why the Temperance card is here to remind you that balance will be restored in your situation, Virgo, and to just be patient while this is, you know, kind of playing itself out, and, you know, it's kind of going through the last kinks of the cycle. And you know, especially if it's someone that you're walking away from that is volatile, you need to do this to bring balance back into your own life, and hopefully in turn it will bring balance back into their life as well, because there is something off here. And again, take what resonates, leave what doesn't, guys. But there's definitely a situation here that is no longer serving you and the people in the situation with you. It's not just you, I don't think, Virgo, either. And to walk is going to be your hardest move, I want to say to you, but your most validating move of the spring, at least, I want to say. Yes, because right after that, the foundation of the reading, or the root cause of the reading, is a new beginning. So the Ace of Pentacles is waiting for you. So yes, this could very much be about a living situation where you live with family and it's not working out. Peace. A love situation, you want a new beginning. But not necessarily. I am more leaning towards a lot of you maybe with a work situation right now. With the Temperance card here, I just heard hostile work environment, hostile boss. It was like this vindictive fucking dictator of a boss, and it's like, yo, can we chill out? I work at Barnes & Noble, or I work at, you know, this, wherever, you know, apply that to your situation, and it's not life or death, okay? Because I've worked for some amazing, awesome bosses, and I've worked for some other real mofos, let's just say, and they are the volatile person in this situation. And you need to some of you Virgos, I feel like, need to take this and take the time first to rebalance your situation. Look for something elsewhere. Be patient. And you've already emotionally taken this walk. You're just waiting to physically take this walk. And the foundation of the reading is because you are looking for a new beginning in your world of tangible, tangible elements, I guess. Some of you, yes, it could be about moving to a new home. Very much so, I feel like, for some of you. But for some of you, the work is forefront on my mind right now for you guys. Maybe you guys aren't being challenged creatively. Boom, there you go. In the recent past, Two of Pentacles, baby. Juggling, a negotiation. Should I be with this person or that person? Should I take this job or that job? Should I stay at this house or, move and start my own home? That was a chunk of them, but you guys, when you take this walk in the near future, the Ten of Pentacles is waiting here for you, okay? You just need to take that step. I just looked at 11 on. Take that step, Virgo, and be the grounded, responsible, level people that you are. And just be like, yo, this is not working for me anymore. It's not working for you. Apply that to love, life, or, job. I feel like a lot of you, it's your life, your work life, and your situation. Your work life and where you're living. And those could go very well hand in hand together also. It doesn't always have to be relationships and where you're living. Your inner energy is the Seven of Pentacles. You have been waiting for this person, for this job, for this, situation that you're in to, come to fruition. And I feel like for some of you, it's not, how funny is this? For some of you, it's not coming to fruition. So it's time to pack up and move on. This just jumped out of the deck together, the Sun and the Daughter of Pentacles. This is Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn, but Virgo in your younger energies or your children. I feel like some of you very much maybe there could be two things I just heard. One, some of you have stayed, and I get that, for your children. I get that, trust me. That's all I'm going to say. I get it. I've been there. I've seen people who have been there. But then you kind of have to weigh the pros and cons and take that temperance, and balance out what is worth it, what is not. Because you guys obviously have been waiting for a while for this certain situation to produce more for you and to kind of produce a little bit back of what you've been giving to it. And I feel like it has been an uneven exchange. I could be off, Virgo, but I feel like you guys have put in the work. You've put in the, the dedication to this person or this job, and it's just not giving you the return that you desire nor the return that you deserve, Virgo, okay? And again, in the recent past, I feel like that there has already been another opportunity presented to you. So then you start with the juggling act. You start with the negotiation in your head, That's what I'm saying. I feel like a lot of you, this Eight of Cups has already manifested emotionally. You just need to physically take those few hardest fucking steps and move on. And then from there, you're going to be running. You will be stellar. All right, Virgo? Because in your near future, yes, the Ten of Pentacles, this is spiritual abundance, material abundance, emotional abundance, physical, health. This is all good things for your home life, for your family life. And just the two children of the earth soup happen to pop out when that's coming out with your inner thoughts. Huh, there he is again. So maybe some of you, it does involve a younger earth sign. But I feel like some of you, it's very much your children are on your mind in this decision. And that's okay, Oh, that's beautiful. This is definitely, I really feel like, a work situation. This is the Three of Pentacles in your outer energies coming towards you. So in your inner energies, again, is the Seven of Pentacles, that waiting, that period of contemplation, that when is my reward going to come? When is my hard work going to come to fruition? Well, there's people that have your back, Virgo. So when you take this walk that you need to take, when you go to tackle this monumentous task, this mountain here, know that you have at least 2 people in your support group or in your support system. And very much now, seeing what has just popped out, for a lot of you, that could be your children. They could be urging you on to be strong, like they do, in their ways, whether they know it or not. And you will tackle this monumentous task, Virgo. You will tackle this mountain ahead of you. You just need to know that you need to ask for the help. You need to ask for just the moral support, and that it does need to be seen head on and fucking boom, taken care of, you know? There's a lot of earth. There's a lot of earth. There's a lot of your element in this reading here. I very much feel like this is about where you're working, where you're staying. And I really want to say also that this card also recognizes a job well done. The 3 of Pentacles is also very much about teamwork and about working together in love and in life and at work, you know. But I really feel like people are going to recognize you for the bomb-ass worker that you are, Virgo, and they're going to be like, yeah, you need a job? Come on over here. So even if you don't have something lined up, I'm not saying quit your jobs. I'm not saying do that, you know, but I'm saying that you will get balance. That Temperance card in the best outcome. You will get what, how do I say this? You will get what is meant for you, as long as you walk the path that is a little bit harder, but you know, maybe in your heart, Virgo, that it will serve you. And in turn, it will serve the good of, you know, the highest good of all. And, you know, it will serve those around you, Virgo. Because you want to be happy. This, in your hopes and fears, however, is the 8 of Swords. So, what the fuck is holding you there, Virgo? Financially, yeah, I get that. It sucks. It's a shit. It's not fair that we are the king species on our planet. Yeah. And we're the only ones who have to pay to live. That does not make sense to me. Because that will keep you in this mental mind fuck. Okay, this will keep you imprisoned in this mental mind state that you have to stay somewhere where you are not happy, where you are not flourishing, where you are not progressing, I just heard, where you're not moving forward, Virgo, okay? And your hopes and fears your fears are very valid. Your fears are very valid. But know that I want to say, you know, I'm always very impartial because I want to be careful of what I say, but that's just a fear. And guys, the 8 of Swords, that is a mindset. That is not a reality. And the first steps to the high road are the hardest, and it is hard to walk the high road. It's hard to take a walk on the high road when everyone else is just taking the fucking shortcuts around you, Virgo. You guys don't do shortcuts, okay? That's not how you roll, all right? So don't let this 8 of Swords energy keep you down, Virgo, okay? Because you guys know better than that, all right? What is the general outcome for the beginning of April for my Virgo friends here? God dang it, Bobby. I'll write it down too. I'm going to need that other Oracle deck. Oh, shit. Yeah, I definitely should do classes on amazing camera work, huh, guys? Alright, what is in the general outcome? Okay, and you know what? This together is beautiful. The general outcome is 6 of Pentacles. So if this is for some of you about love, and, you know, finding balance and kind of walking away from a situation that is not fulfilling you emotionally, you're going to walk into a situation of the Ace of Pentacles, 10, and 6 of Pentacles. That as a combination does sometimes indicate an inheritance, a windfall of money, something like that, okay? And I want to say, Virgo, to you that I just feel like it spells out success for you, because that is equal give and take. That is not you doing all the work. That is not you putting in everything emotionally and someone else kind of just being the taker. Virgo, it's time for you guys to take that walk physically that you have already taken emotionally, and you know, you're going to be met with some pretty awesome things, okay? I do want to kind of call attention to the bottom of the deck here, the Judgment card. Don't start going down this road, okay? Because it's going to be not the easiest for you. If it is especially a job, I feel like I want to say some of you guys have been there a long time, but it's just no longer making you be your best self. It's no longer feeding you, you know, as it is just kind of feeding you on a basic level. But do not start going down that road of beating yourself up and of, you know, needing to forgive yourself and all that shit. Just shut that down right now, Virgo, because this is obviously, to me, pretty clearly for some of you, a situation that is just as cut and dry as a work or a living situation that is no longer serving you. You've already been offered something else in the recent past with the Two of Pentacles. You know, the you in the situation is the Wheel of Fortune. It's like the universe is giving you the fucking green light. Go ahead. You know, best achieved, temperance, balance, restoring order back into your life, moving away from a volatile person or a situation. But knowing that you have to be patient for that all to fall into place, you know. Foundation of the reading, Ace of Pentacles, a new beginning. Again, near future, 10 of Pentacles. So a prosperous outcome to this kind of scary, you know, walk that you have to take. And just with the outward energy being the Three of Pentacles, recognize teamwork, success, and the outcome being the Six of Pentacles, the even give and take, something that you've been looking for, I feel like, for a while. Especially if it's romantic, of course, but especially also if it is about your work life, that you want to work at a place that you feel like you're doing something for not just yourself, not just to get a paycheck. It's because you love it, you know, even if it is just like jobs that I've always had, like customer service. You know what? Yeah, I may have worked at gas stations and cafes and shit like that, but you know what? I've met some of the most beautiful, amazing people and really gotten to just do what I do now, kind of like just talk to people every day and meet awesome, amazing people and realize that we're all not really that different, Virgo. So I feel like definitely some of you guys have already been thinking this for a while, you know, and as I said, those first few steps are the hardest, but you've already emotionally taken this walk away from this situation. The Eight of Cups popping out twice right in the beginning of the reading. That's like red light, red flag. So please give me something that will help Virgo take this walk a little easier, maybe. A little bit of advice, a little bit of advice, or what's the word I'm looking for? Solace in their current situation. Ah, look at that. Good dish. Spring. Awakening, projects, and renewal. Creatively, this situation's not fucking feeding you, Virgo. You guys, you know, don't. And it sucks because, you know, people do have to work to feed their kids. People do have to work to do shit like that, you know, and be at in a situation that does not serve them because they want to, they have to. We, again, are the only species that pays to live. And I, oh, goddamn, never understood.